slow. It's been a hot minute since the last video on the Louis channel, and because my webcam, for some fucking reason, is deciding to want to kill itself, I am not doing this video with one. Usually when it comes to upload videos, I do use a webcam, but apparently my webcam is having trouble right now, and I don't really get why. So, yeah. Windows, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, I just wanted to say a few things, make a quick update to let you all know what's going on with the Louis channel. As you know, I recently did a video, not recently, a couple of months back, I announced my hiatus for the channel. And, you know, granted, it was a longer hiatus than I was expecting. I'll just be absolutely honest. I wasn't expecting to be gone from the second channel for so long. And that's for a lot of reasons. Some of it's purely laziness as well. But quite a lot of it has to do with some stuff that I'm currently making changes to, at least on the main channel. And yeah, pretty much this channel, right, I made it because I wanted to play more games on YouTube without the restrictions of having highly edited content on my main channel. Well, low edited content on the main channel, so I'm a bit sleep deprived. And that's mainly because, as I said, I wanted a bit more freedom. Having to, you know, fit towards, like, having videos and the way it's edited fit towards a certain vibe of a channel can be pretty restrictive. And for the time being, my temporary solution was to make this second channel until maybe I figure out something a bit more better. And I just recently, like over the span of 2 months I've been thinking about it, I realized that I think keeping this content separate from the main channel doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I am putting more restrictions on myself when I really shouldn't, and that's funnily enough like what I wanted to avoid when I initially made this. But now, yeah, I have to fit within a certain vibe again, except for the opposite end of the spectrum where, you know, I can't edit too much, otherwise it ruins the vibes of the second channel, vice versa. So, we're running into the same problem that I was running into the main channel for a while, right? What is the solution to that? Merging the two into one, pretty much. So, going forward, the new direction of the main channel will be that the content that I used to make exclusively for the second channel, this channel, will now just be on the main channel. And this Louis channel will be probably rebranded into an actual live streaming channel instead of it just being another slight variant of the main channel, because at the very least it also makes it more different compared to the main channel. At the very least, there's quite a big difference. And I'm probably just going to call it Louis Live, to be honest, because that just kind of runs off the tongue pretty well. I'm going to be renaming the channel. I might even redo the channel art eventually. We'll see. I'll have to eventually, because I will eventually get Photoshop again at some point. So I don't know when that's going to be, but when that eventually happens, I'll use the opportunity to properly change the name and banner of the channel. But for the time being, the profile and banner is still going to be just called Louis. I don't think that's a big deal. I'm sure that for most people, they don't really give a shit about that. So, yeah, pretty much, this pretty much means that I am just able to do whatever I want on the main channel now. The series on the main channel that will have that high effort editing will be for series that do deserve that kind of treatment, I think. And, you know, for the most part, it's going to be somewhere in the middle in terms of the, like, effort I put into the series, where it's somewhere in between the Louis channel's editing style and Bone Labs, like, editing style in terms of, like, how high effort it is. It's going to be somewhere in the middle. But because of the fact that I'm merging the two, it means, like, the two editing styles, it means that I have a lot less restrictions. I'm not fitting towards a vibe anymore, and it will allow me to just sort of do whatever I want. If I want to edit a video, highly edit a video for one episode, and then move on to a less edited video episode in the same series, I can do that now. If I want the entire series to be on par with the Louis channel in terms of low effort, I can do literally just that. You know, this YouTube thing, I want to enjoy it for the limited amount of time that I still have left on the platform, and I want to cater the focus and effort that you know, I put high effort into series that do deserve it, you know. Putting that same high effort into stuff that I don't think will do well just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense, especially when it takes sometimes multiple years for me to finish up a series if it's that highly edited, because it just takes a lot of energy to do. So yeah, I hope this all makes sense. So just to run it all down, the main channel is getting a restructure, I guess, where just as how I've been doing the high edited content on the main channel, the Louis style content is also going to be transitioning from the second channel onto the main channel, so that way I don't have to restrict myself to a separate channel of a separate vibe. And then this channel will eventually become a streaming platform, so that way, you know, we can actually finally get those classic Let's Play vibes. It is probably the closest we'll ever truly get, unless you're like a classic, obviously, Let's Play channel. But there's not a whole lot of them left, and streaming genuinely fills those boots pretty well. And it also will fill in the fact that finally, after so long, this channel will finally have that sort of calm, chill vibes that I wanted from this channel since day one. But it just never happened because I played too many games that genuinely on this channel that actually kind of aggravated me. So yeah, going forward, you know, any replay of a game that I have played before in the past, you know, Minecraft or anything's on the cards now, pretty much. I could do a blind playthrough of a certain series, but that's exclusive to this channel still. But, you know, for the most part, it's just going to be me chilling the fuck out. And I think that ultimately that is going to be pretty nice. And I will say, I do think that will make this channel feel a lot more different compared to the main channel. It will finally have more of an identity, in my opinion, than what it did initially. So yeah, obviously, there will still be exclusive series exclusive to this channel. And obviously, because of compression when it comes to doing streams. Eventually, the streams that I do will be uploaded with higher, with pretty much no compression, because I'm gonna probably most likely record the stream while I'm streaming it, so then that way, there's no loss in quality. So once the stream ends, I do plan on deleting the raw live stream and then just replacing it with a higher higher quality version of the stream as a video. And I think that's a good idea. That's probably what I'm going to be doing going forward in terms of streaming on this channel. So yeah, more exclusive, potentially exclusive series sometimes on this channel, but for the most part, it's going to be just playing whatever, whenever I feel like it. And I think that's what I want, So yeah, we'll see. Of course, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that the vibes of this channel is going to change into a live streaming service. The actual contents of it and what I'm going to be doing with it is something I'm still trying to fully figure out. So bear with me with that. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it. I don't know when this is coming out. I'm certainly not going to be doing and editing this video right now because I'm pretty tired. But I just wanted to let you all know, and hopefully it made hopefully it made a bunch of sense. Again, as I said, I'm pretty sleep deprived. My brain's a bit all over the place right now, so I do apologize if some things I've said didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I think I explained well enough as to where I want the channel to go going forward. And yeah, it will just mean that pretty much I'm just allowing myself to put as much effort or as little effort as I want to without any guilt anymore. I put a lot of expectations on myself, and I, usually never really meet them because quite a lot of games, I don't believe deserve that kind of effort and love put into them. Because yeah, that series took a full year, nearly 2 years actually, to properly be done. Having that kind of effort for every single series that I do, yes, would make my channel a lot more high quality, but I've come to the conclusion that it's not really worth it, especially when it makes the whole experience for me doing YouTube a lot less enjoyable. I want to do it for series that I care about. I want to do it for series that I genuinely put my soul into them. And I want this channel to be sort of like the junk, pretty much the junkyard. And yeah, as I said, we'll still do exclusive series every now and then, but it is going to be a lot more random, and it's just sort of a chillax sort of vibe. I hope that's okay. And yeah, if there's anything that happens on this channel that is main channel worthy of making into a full video, that will still be happening. That will still happen, but it will depend on the circumstances and vice versa. So yeah, I hope that clears everything up. I'm gonna go. I'm tired. Take care and have a good one.